There was a guy that called him Chucky Legs back home, and he'd show everybody a picture of this old Cadillac. Beautiful, right? And we worked with him at the car dealership, and everybody was like, yo, Chucky Legs, show him the caddy. And this caddy's like $100,000 Cadillac, like old school, right?
Yeah.
So I get to know the guy. I worked there for 10 years. He never owned the caddy. He just took pictures offline.
Wow.
Said it was his. He lied.
See, that's the thing, though. It's like we're talking about lying to make some money, doing stand-up or something.
Car salesman.
This guy was just lying just to lie.
Well, he's a car salesman.
But that's not like that's helping him sell a car.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
he
like,
showed everybody that caddy.
but it's not like you didn't give him money to look at the picture.
But he sold cars.
That's just an ego thing. No, but it's like
I wanted to buy a car off him.
But you didn't. That's my point. Is that
Yeah,
anybody who
I
can just
have good credit.
This is anybody who can just lie just to like for some ego shit. But it's like to actually, if you actually just want to, talk your way into something, that's just about being confident.
But I'm telling you, I know it's about being confident, but look at the salesmen or drug dealers. They dress the nicest. You think they got it already. That's a lie right there. They could be dead broke, but if they look rich, you're just going to trust them. You're going to think they know about money.
Right.
That's the biggest lie right there. That's where it all stems down to.
Right.
I feel like if I would have moved to New York, right, terrible comedian, right, but all tan, good haircut, like Rolex watches, a nice truck.
I don't even think you need to like look extra nice. You just got to look okay. And
Right.
You'll
yeah.
look better than most people. If
Right.
if you're just wearing new clothes, if you go to Old Navy one day and just buy one outfit, you'll look much better than most people.
You're so right.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
look at that.
clean khakis. His shit looks crisp.
Bro, that's so true. Honestly,
spend about $60, you'll be straight.
it would have changed my career.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
If you didn't look like you just showed up from walking dogs.
Bro, I firmly believe if I would have just spent $60 here and there at TJ Maxx, my career would. That's how fucked up life is,
just
dude.
a button-up shirt.
Really?
Something to tuck your shirt in and walk in like, looking crisp. It's like,
I remember
this guy looks like he got some money.
I was always that type of guy. Like, I'd wear a shirt for, I'll be honest with you. I hate to say it. I'd wear a shirt for 2-3 months. Like, I owned two, three shirts.
Everybody knew.
Yeah.
This was no secret.
Right.
Yeah.
I wore the same outfit every day, all day since I was a kid. I wasn't raised like that. Like, I had a South Park shirt in 2 different school pictures.
Right.
So it's like, you think about that.
That was your brand.
I had my uncle's Italian shirt. I owned 3 shirts. And I had my dad's old mechanic shirt, grease all on it. And those were my shirts my whole life.
Oh, that was, that's like that's not even like you're poor as much as it is that you just got your thing. You're like Homer Simpson.
Well, I spent and I spent my money on other stuff. Like, I would go to the movies.
I mean, who cares if a little kid's dressed well too? Say, what's that doing for?
Well, this is where it hurt me, and I'll tell you, this is the truth. This is what really hurt me later on in life, like not knowing about getting your hair cut. Like, did you have to learn? Did people say, Dan, cut your hair?
I mean, I guess I always, every few weeks, I always got to go. My mom would go with.
See, your mom would make you cut it. See, my family, old school Ohio, they ain't thinking about a haircut.
Yeah. This boy's got to work.
I told my mom, I said, I need my haircut. She said, you're acting spoiled.
This boy ain't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you acting spoiled.
Maybe for Easter.
Yeah. It's like you don't pay for haircuts.
Yeah.
So I never had that. I never wore the right clothes. I never flossed I never even got my teeth cleaned. Dude, going to the dentist was a luxury.
Right.
Like that, was that normal to you?
Yeah, it was normal. But it was like, I could see how, especially once they start going in with like the little water pick.
But when you were a kid, did you go to the dentist more than 3 times when you were right?
Yeah.
Dude, I went 3 times from the time I was born till I was about 31.
Right.
I went once when I was 7, I remember, and I went back when I was like 14.
Yeah, that's one of those things where like your parents probably told you that it was like super expensive.
Well, it wasn't covered under their job.
But then you actually find out what they actually paid.
$10
cash, and it was like they paid like $30.
$10 a visit.
Yeah, it was not like this. They could have done that.
But people didn't care. That was a luxury. My dad.
It's not even like it's a luxury. It's just a low priority.
Yeah.
It's like, no, let's get something else with that.
My Uncle Marty told me, just to give you a feel about my family, he said, Dom, I told him, I said, I want to start taking care of my teeth. And he said, I had the same issue with my teeth. He goes, what you got to do in the morning, you take a swig of pop as soon as you wake up, and at night you do a swig of pop. And he goes, that cleans it all out. Like if you put pop in a penny, you'll see. And I put a penny in some pop, and that it came out mint. And dude, for years that was my routine. And when you think about how dumb, like I mean, I love my Uncle Marty, not dumb, but
Yeah.
you
Those
know,
are those kinds of guys. They always tell you to like brush your teeth, but with something other than a toothbrush. It'll be like a twig or something.
Oh
They always
yeah,
got some weird chew stick thing that they're like, yeah. This is actually
Dude,
this is how the Mayans did it.
keys.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, you know, it's old school Ohio mentality.
Yeah.
You know, my dad didn't even brush his teeth. I remember begging him. I'd say, please, I heard at school it's bad if you don't brush your teeth. Hell, I'm not putting nothing in my mouth, gagging.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. He was too homophobic to brush his teeth.
All right.
I'm telling you, my father didn't own a toothbrush my whole life. I would beg him.
Well, those are the guys who like they just go long enough, and eventually you just knock all your shit out and get,
That's what
get
happened.
dentures.
Yeah.
Exactly. So by the end, it's like your shit's crisp, but it's like you were actually it was
Bro,
eh.
I'm not even lying to you. My father is, I mean, dude, I can't even, nobody's going to believe this. He pulled his own teeth out with pliers.
Wow.
I'm not joking.
Yeah,
And it didn't even hurt him.
It's like Rambo. It's like
Well, he told me, he goes, when they get so fucked up, he goes, you just wiggle them.
yeah, but they're like rotting at that
Yeah,
point.
he's like,
so
you
it's
watch
like,
a movie, you play with them.
Mhm.
Every now and then you get the pliers.
You take them out. There's probably no blood.
Well, what
It's just
happened
like a
was
stump.
when he got over to the molars, that's when he realized he took the fronts out, no problem. Think. He told me he had 4 or 5 of them out before the fucking movie even started.
Wow.
And then he's like, I pulled out the first molar right behind the bicuspid, and he goes, dude, for 3 hours the blood didn't stop.
Oh yeah.
He had to wake his wife up.
That one was still crisp.
But bro, he had to wake his wife up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, that's like gushing fucking blood too.
Bro, he had to wake his wife up and tell her he just pulled all his teeth out.
I bet you for a second he tried to put the tooth back in. That's the panic moment. It's like, shit. You got trying to cover up the crime.
Bro, if you're married to a girl.
Well, you're trying to yell at her and you can't even talk because your
And-
mouth is like full of blood.
Bro, and she grew up with money. Like,
Yeah.
she's like that. You know, she's my stepmom. She grew up, her uncle was a dentist.
Well, for a second, she probably thought he got like fucked up.
Dude,
This guy just got robbed.
she probably thought it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
You pulled all your teeth out with pliers.
Man. Those first couple teeth had to feel good.
He told me
Once
it
you
did.
get the front
He
two
said
out.
it was soothing.
Yeah, because it's just been rattling around there for so long.
My dad would get in street fights, so when we were younger, a couple of his teeth got busted.
Yeah.
And he just rocked them, broken, and they were turned black and shit. And he never went to a doctor's, never went to a dentist.
Yeah.
My dad's old school Ohio, man.
Well, now they got it. The science is a lot better, so you can't just get like the fake dentist, the veneers or whatever.
It's too much money anyway, and he don't even want. I wish I could
mean,
buy him for him.
you still got to chew, so it's like
Dentures suck, bro.
But I mean, it is like they're better than they were back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, dentures
dude.
would be like you would just they didn't even have the right sizes.
It was one size fits all.
Exactly.
They had small, medium, and
You
large.
just went to the pharmacy and bought dentures, but now it's like you at least get fitted for them.
It was all about the glue.
Yeah.
You ever see somebody though? I knew a guy. I was real tight with him. He was on crack. I used to date his daughter. I knew this guy for like 15 years. And one day he just goes, hold on, and took his teeth out. You ever get blown away with
God.
something like that?
You ever seen Charleston White when he take out his eyeball?
Oh, dude.
That shit blew my mind.
That was crazy.
Yeah. I'm surprised that's not like a trick he does all the time.
That would go viral.
I knew you could kind of tell his eye was messed up, but I did think it was an eye.
Yeah.
That is like, that is horrifying.
Bro, that is. I can't believe the dude lost his eye. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I couldn't, dude. I would kill somebody.
Yeah, I mean, it would be. I probably wouldn't even bother to put the fake eye in. I would just be the guy.
You would.
I don't. Yeah, maybe.
Come on, what are you gonna wear? An eye? You gonna have some white meat
Well, I
under
would
there?
find some way to glue it closed at least, so it's like
What the fuck?
Well, I don't want it. I don't want it to be like a little bit open where it's like exposed.
Yeah, well,
As long as your shit is a little bit like, you can walk around with an eye patch.
I imagine walking around with one eye closed. People would think you're winking.
You
at
look
them.
like you got allergies.
You'd look good with an eye patch.
Could see that, or I'd be wearing glasses too. So
Bro,
I'd be
my brother is the only person in the world that could pull this off. My brother he was in an eye patch phase or something. He started wearing an eye patch. I know he has an astigmatism.
Through a pirate phase.
Well, he was wearing suits and an eye patch, right? Bro, my brother, he can convince anybody anything.
Right.
Dude, he went down and got a new driver's license with the eye patch.
Wow.
Bro, you would think, I'm going to have him send a picture. We'll post it if he still got it. You think that would be like a federal offense?
I'm surprised they don't make you take the driving test.
I said, why'd you do that? He goes, well, this way if I get pulled over, I got the eye patch on. You know, they can't say nothing.
Oh, wow.
He don't wear it no more. He wore it for like 2-3 weeks, but he
But
went
I mean,
and
that means if you get pulled over now, you got to show them the license with the eye patch. And they're like, wait.
yeah, you got 2 eyes.
Yeah, this ain't you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Did you get LASIK?
We got problems over here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Uh,
You can convince anybody of anything, man.
yeah. Yeah, I just went to that Amish market up the street. Good chicken.
What'd you get?
Some sort of like meatball thing and some pesto something.
Oh, in the buffet?
Chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you know what turned me off about that buffet is the pasta. They used to have good pasta. Now, I swear they started watering it down. I don't know what's up with
okay,
that.
yeah.
You can't have watered down pasta. Maybe I should give it a second chance. The chicken was good.
I liked it. Yeah. I
The
feel
buffet around the thing.
Yeah. It's very bad lighting in there, so everything looks real dark. But it's
Yeah.
like once you start eating, it's like, oh, these Amish
Wait,
know how
let
to
me
cook.
plug you in.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, dude, you know, these, here's the thing, too. They always want those damn phone numbers. They
Oh,
won't let you get out of there.
yeah.
Wow, dude, I haven't seen one of where the fuck you...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is this small?
OG.
Wait, is this how small they used to be, or is this isn't what they always look like?
No.
Oh,
I mean,
this
that's like the aftermarket.
Yeah, that's naturally smaller.
Yeah.
I was gonna trip my mind out.
Yeah. They don't make them like that no more.
Nah, here we'll get you up. Yeah, dude, that Amish market, bro. I don't know. It's always some stuff with the phone number. I get coffee there. It's cheap. Meet some nice women over there.
So you're about to be you going to Austin in a couple weeks?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go. I didn't buy my flight yet, but I'm in the film festival, Austin Revolutionary Film Festival, I think it's called.
You about to try to get up at the Rogan Club?
I'm with Joe List, my buddy. Shout out to Luke Tuma. He just got in at the Rogan Club.
I'm sure Joe List is going to get in at the Rogan Club, right?
Oh, he's probably in there. Well, I don't think Joe List is going to Austin though. He's a busy guy.
Okay.
I'm going with the
the filmmaker guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
going with the people that made the movie.
Okay, nice.
And then my podcast co-host is real tight. Dylan with Troublemakers is real tight with Luke Tuma, funny comedian, just got past the Mothership.
Wow.
Bro, they run the Mothership, I guess, like the Comedy Store. I guess they, like, the first day they were like, you could be a doorman, but then they seen his set and passed him for regular spots.
Yeah, I knew that some of the guys I started comedy with, they work there now, or they're like regulars there.
In my opinion, from what I hear about, it seems a little bit more fair, quicker than, like, dude, the Comedy Store seems just like, you know, you're going to be a doorman for 10 years, you know?
I mean, I'm sure whatever competition there is to get into the Comedy Store, there's that times 100 to get into Joe Rogan Club.
You're right.
There's got to be dudes who moved here from fucking Switzerland just to hang out, just to stand in front of the Rogan Club. People, all these fucking YouTube guys who are filming themselves. Day 75, trying to do stand-up.
Yeah, I'm going to go check out, my homegirl. Shout out my second mother. Technically my third mother, actually. Rebecca from The Creek in the Cave.
Rebecca Trent, yeah.
I'm going to try to hit her up. I messaged her once. She's a busy girl now. She didn't see it, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you guys, got a lot to talk about.
One night she fed me, talking about looking broke. Bro, I must have looked so broke. She said, let me get you something to eat. I said, I'm good. She's like, I know you're hungry. She got me a job. She hooked me up and lent me her car.
I don't like that feeling.
Oh, dude, you can't hide it, though.
It still doesn't feel good to me. I'd still like, if you already cooked it, maybe. I'll take a plate to go. But,
bro, people come up to me to this day and say, man, I'm so happy, bro. You were so broke. They'll tell me, I seen you, man. I used to see you sleeping on park benches. And I'm just like, bro.
I was tired.
Yeah. But also, it's like,
it was a nice day outside.
Sometimes it's like, let that shit go.
Yeah. Why you got to remind me?
It's 10 years ago.
Things have changed.
People love reminding you of the struggle.
Well, it's like, I never like anybody, even if I am doing bad, I don't want somebody who's like,
And I used to walk dogs in this neighborhood.
Washing my face for me.
I caught it in this neighborhood, dude, on 57th. I walked in a place, I eat, the guy starts laughing, banging on the table, watches my social media, right? He goes, "You came in here one time. I remember you walking dogs begging for food." And I'm
Oh
like,
my
bro.
God.
I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry.
Tries to give you like half a muffin.
Yeah, this guy's like, take anything you want. I'm like, yeah. Back then, you didn't fucking give me nothing.
Yeah.
Now I'll be honest with you, man. When I was broke, people were pretty giving at businesses.
That's the thing. That's what I don't like. Is that I don't want somebody who's I'd rather them not like I'd rather it be a little bit of an argument. and then and then we can negotiate, but it's like I don't want them like
you got pride
waving me in and trying to give me half a croissant.
It's like in Pulp Fiction when he tells Bruce Willis, "That's pride fucking with you."
Yeah, right. Nah, I don't need to eat your food. Yeah, keep your spaghetti.
I hear you, dude. I was in the same boat. I remember one time I did that. I don't need this, and I still come back for it.
I'll take it.
I did it at
take it if you're
McDonald's.
giving it away, but yeah.
This dude wanted me to pick a damn sign up at McDonald's. He's like, "I'll give you a free small fry if you pick that sign up."
God.
I was so pissed off, but then I did it.
Oh, they make you like read some Bible verses or something?
Oh, dude, that's when somebody prays for you. I understand they're doing good, but don't, especially you're with your woman. Dude, somebody's going to grab your hand, please. He's going through a hard time.
Look at this brother's pants.
Everybody could see he is struggling.
His pants don't even connect to
right.
his socks.
My brother can't even.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. He can get a good fitting pair of discount jeans from the flea market.
Get this man some 29 longs.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. I'm so messed up for life. I can't spend money. I can't do it. Like I've needed jeans for 2 years, Danny.
Well,
I got money now.
You could get those. Yeah, the jeans. That's a small.
$14.
I think this is more of a laziness thing than it is.
No, it's not. I cannot hand over my card, bro.
Yeah,
I don't spend money.
I've seen you hand over the card.
Yeah, but I don't.
I've seen you, hand over the card quite a bit. It's just I think you just like having your ankles out like that.
Well, the ankles are nice.
It makes you feel.
People can see.
Yeah. This is.
No, I'm too cheap. I can hand out the card. Depends on what it is, but yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know.
Just think though. Maybe if you been to Austin before, it's just
this is my first time.
Maybe this is gonna be actually like it opens your eyes when you get down there.
I'm too fat.
Maybe you're not gonna come back.
No, dude, I'm coming back.
But I mean, you go down there and it's like, what if this is like that's, it's like guys show up in Hollywood. It's like,
nah, dude, I've been everywhere. New York, dude, we're in the best place in the world. We're ruined for life. There's no better than this.
People say that until they meet Rogan. And it's like, next thing you know, Shane Gillis lives in Austin.
Let me ask you a question now. I'm uncomfortable with personal space and I'm claustrophobic. I seen a video where Rogan was putting Shane Gillis in an arm bar. Would you let Rogan, like you understand your career, like we had to impress Johnny Carson in the 70s, but are you letting somebody choke you out for your comedy career?
Nah, well I think the problem with that especially is that Shane Gillis is like a tall guy. So Joe Rogan's like 5'5". So it's like imagine like having to like kneel down and get like fucking rear naked choke.
Well, and Rogan, he's solid, dude. You see the pictures?
Oh, yeah.
That dude's solid as a rock. What if later on in the night you think about his muscles touching you? You don't want that.
Well, I feel like it's just like it's probably throughout the day that dude probably chokes out like 15 people.
Just for fun.
Just like every time he goes to the store, he probably anytime he meets a guy, he can just do whatever he wants.
Can you choke me out?
Yeah, it's an honor, sir.
Let me show you a real naked.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're on the ground looking up. That's probably like, I mean, think about how many guys, especially Austin, that scene specifically is a scene of I just showed up in town and I'm the most desperate person of all time. However desperate you are, I'm more desperate than him.
Either more desperate or more hungry.
So it's like, but you know what it is when you go to like the open mic and there's the guy who's just way too, everybody knows each other. We've all been doing this forever.
Right.
Then there's the one guy who walks in fucking Eminem music in his head.
That was me back in the day.
We're doing 8 Mile like he's just doing push-ups in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's got to be everybody in Austin.
I just couldn't even imagine.
There to Kill Tony and they were on their flight coming from somewhere and they were just planning out what's it going to be my little 1 minute.
Bro, one of my favorite things to watch, I mean, this is coming, I want everybody to know this is not coming any way in hate. This is just love of comedy and knowing how it feels. We all had jokes that don't work out, right? But you really believe in it because it might have worked out in front of your buddies somewhere. Dude, have you ever watched some of these? I've seen the one. I seen one. I don't know. I'm just watching out of love. But the one guy that kills on Kill Tony for being like real edgy and raunchy, did like a basic show, like a variety show
Oh.
with the fucking like Paul Walker shit. He's all like, did like a Paul Walker joke. It tanks like 3 or 4 of them tank. It's a different style of comedy, but I don't know. I love seeing. Let's say for arguability, Kill Tony's the only space where you could arguably almost say anything.
Right.
You could say anything.
Well, I mean, like, you're encouraged to be as crazy as possible.
Now, when you put that scenario, it kills there. But then when you put that in real life, it's extra funny to me from a comedian standpoint.
Well, that's when it's actually being brave.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're doing this on Kill Tony, then it's like, yeah, they want you to be like crazy and like racist. But it's like, no, if you go in front of some regular 5 p.m. crowd where there, it's kids around, that's when you do. If you can walk that crowd and feel okay about it, and it's like, yeah, this dude's really hardcore.
Because
nobody likes
pain.
nobody likes the feeling of actually bombing.
Bro, and the uncomfortableness of an edgy bomb. Remember when I was going through my phase, and you were even telling me, you're like, bro, that's not you. I had a few people say, bro, what are you doing? I'm glad I wasn't famous when I had that.
Well, I mean, like, your kind of comedy, though, is at least you're kind of going through a story.
Right.
Where there's like, you're kind of working through it. Some of those guys who do Kill Tony, that shit is set up punch.
Yeah.
So it's like something, and then it's like, with my sister.
Bro, there was this video. Bro, you see the people's faces. I mean, it looked like you just said, you just took their children or something.
But I mean, like, I feel like that it's got to be so weird to be like a guy because there's people have been doing comedy in Austin for decades. They got clubs that have been there forever. That was like, Bill Hicks or something.
Damn, that's right. Is that right?
I think so. Or he was in Texas somewhere. But
Yeah,
it's like
he was a
there's
Texas
clubs.
guy.
People have been talking about Austin comedy. Cap City. People
Yeah.
have been going there for years. So there was a whole scene before Rogan showed up. Now there's just guys. That's just like the place where you go. Because it's also like it's cheap to live there. So people also, it's not like you're moving to New York City or L.A. where it's expensive. So it's like you can just show up in Austin and just be a fucking crazy person.
Yeah, this is how the conversations go with people that I met that went to Austin. They're like, bro, you got to get down here. It's great. This is the best. You understand? The rock and roll scene, the girls. 3 weeks later, yeah, man, dude, it's tight. I got a show tomorrow. I swear, after about 6 weeks, it's, yo, you know anybody renting a room? It's like people get six weeks down there.
Right.
Reality hits in. There's 3 rooms, and you can't get into none of them.
Well, there's so many comics that live there now, and everybody is like a fucking hardcore, like, I live in a van kind of guy.
Oh yeah, man, Hans Kim really rubbed off on him. Bro, I used to see Hans pulling the prettiest girls. I don't know how he took them back to a van. The level of game that had to take.
Oh, some girls like a van.
Yeah.
You never tried it, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Dude, he pulled dimes.
Yeah.
He would show up to a comedy club with a straight...
Well, if you drive in a van, it's like this guy knows how to parallel park.
Yeah.
He's not driving a hatchback.
I guess...
Dude can just whip that shit backwards.
The bullshit you give him, too. I'm traveling the country.
In a van, you can't even look in the rear mirror.
Right.
You got to be looking out the sides.
Oh, yeah, if you could park with those side mirrors.
In New York City, this dude knows how to move his car twice a day. But yeah, I mean, like... what would you do if it was like you just happened to get invited on? Rogan's right there.
I mean, I would do that shit in a
You gotta do
heartbeat.
your set. Yeah.
I would even let him choke me out. Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, you gotta at least throw a couple jabs.
First off, he would definitely want to choke you out. It's like, because, it's just like you're like the basis of...
Well, you gotta do like you gotta circle him a couple times. Do a little,
Yeah, but I feel like with you, it's
single
more
leg
like...
takedown.
You gotta think, Rogan's not much older than us. He grew up watching all those movies.
Well,
those
this dude
karate
does
movies.
He does straight up like Taekwondo. He's like real trained.
I feel like he would meet
the
you.
esoteric arts.
He would want to know about he would be into it. You'd tell him some shit about tea.
It'd be at least like wrestling. He'd be the kind of guy where it's like you got to do the thing where you're on the shoulders.
Yeah.
And you spin around a couple times.
Kick my leg.
Yeah. I'm going to put my arm out and you try to take it.
I know you say you want to wrestle him, but I guarantee you, bro, if you did a set in Austin and he said, "Hey, come on my show, we'll do the pod, then we'll wrestle," you're gonna do it.
I would never do that.
You're gonna say that?
No, absolutely not. I'd be the guy. I would be telling the story later. It's like, yeah, he asked me to be in the podcast. I said no thanks.
Half the people would believe you.
Oh yeah. I pass, sir.
Yeah, I'm excited to go to the mothership, but me, dude, like an old George Carlin bit, I hate clubs. I don't like I mean, I don't
It's
mean
a big
comedy
club.
clubs.
You ain't in it.
Yeah, I hate when there's a big club and you're not in it.
Oh, you must feel good to be in.
Yeah.
You want to be one of the guys.
I'm not into that.
You're not one of the guys.
I'd rather be with my friends doing my own thing. I don't want to be like one of these guys.
until somebody invites you in, then you're in.
I don't know.
Oh, it's because you've never been in.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
the
I
second,
changed
the
my
second
mind.
the second somebody opens the door for you, you are running in. And
I don't know.
You're gonna be out there giving advice to young comedians.
I fell for it so many times. Remember, I ran into a few influencers.
Well, that's because that was the wrong door. Once the right guy, once the right person opens the door for you, then it's like in the mix.
Yeah, then you never know. Who knows? We'll see what the future brings.
So there's the film festival. Then how long? You're just down there for a while, then, right?
No, the film. Well, I'm just in the days that they're playing the show. It's like 3 days. And I'm staying an extra 2 days because Kill Tony, I think, is on Monday. The film festival's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, right, yeah. Nice. So you got some time to be around town.
It's gonna be an expensive trip, but
Get
yeah,
some
I got
barbecue.
5 days.
I'm sure you filmed some videos, making money back.
I'm gonna film some videos, and people say
Get some tacos.
everything down there is actually pretty close. I think.
Yeah, I think it's like once you're in the downtown area, I think you're gonna get a hotel or something.
Yeah, so I probably won't have to spend too much. I'm not gonna rent a car.
Yeah. Make some little videos. This is Dom eating some barbecue.
I'm gonna try to make a
Get
ton of videos,
some
dude.
dinosaur barbecue.
When I go for Kill Tony, I'm putting Youngstown. One of my friends told me and him were at the same exact house party, and he's like, bro, you did stand up on the back porch. They're like, I promise you, Kill Tony was in the living room. He has to know you. So I'm like,
this dude's not gonna know you.
bro, we'll see.
Nah.
Can you imagine?
Just think about how many times he's been doing this show. I did that Kill Tony like 12 years ago. Think about how many Kill Tony shows this dude is.
Dude, we're talking a house party when we were both 16 years old in Youngstown.
Yeah, he's especially not going to remember that.
You
This
never
dude has
know.
watched so much comedy. He was working at the Comedy Store for like decades.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's seeing some comedy.
Think about
but
how much fucking comedy you watch.
I watched a ton, but
you didn't remember this story either.
there's a difference.
Somebody had to remind you.
But there is a difference about partying with people
No,
before.
I mean the in you have with Tony Hinchcliffe is you're from the same town.
And same house parties.
But
My girlfriend tied him to a chair.
You're basically the same age as him. You're from Youngstown.
He's 1 year older, yeah.
So it's like you guys have it. If you talk to him, it's like, hey, we have something in common.
Right.
But it's not going to be like you're not going to point at your face. Like, remember me?
Yeah, remember I was at that party bombing?
Remember? Yeah, you were waiting for the bathroom.
But
Now,
you
that
never
dude,
know.
I mean, like, my God, if like as big as Rogan is, imagine being Tony Hinchcliffe walking around Austin.
Yeah.
The amount of people that just must be like running up on him.
Dude, I don't even think he could walk around.
Oh my God.
You're right. He probably
He must
can't.
have like big ass security guards with him that are just throwing dudes out the way.
My buddy chills with Shane Gillis a lot, and he was telling me, he goes, bro, Shane can't go nowhere.
Oh yeah.
He's got 15 minutes tops anywhere, and there's
Yeah.
100 people there after 15 minutes.
At least with Shane Gillis, that is like a guy who looks like a lot of other guys. You know what I mean?
Like, you wouldn't bother with him too much.
I don't mean that, but it's like if you go to like Florida, and if you're at like Disney World,
Oh, you might pass it up.
you're gonna see like 10 guys that look just like Shane Gillis. So it's like that is like a regular looking dude.
Yeah, I could see if
He's
he has
not-
a hat on.
He's not like distinct. This is yeah, exactly. He's
Well,
like-
you know how Tony's probably walking around with a big ruby club or something.
he's probably he's in costume when he shows up.
Got 4 pit bulls with him.
That guy is a very specific looking person.
I'm sure
So-
he loves every bit of it.
Yeah, but it's like this dude is Madison Square Garden.
See, I can't stand I call them vultures. People that look at people like they're famous. Do I remember when
He's famous.
But I remember when Marcelo first got the SNL, right? To all of us, it's like he's our friend. He's a normal guy. But the way everybody changed, dude, it was so uncomfortable, bro. It was like, even he had to dip, bro. It's like, I don't blame. It's like you see, it's like people look at you like I got this thing. It's insane in comedy. So can you imagine being?
But I mean, like Tony Hinchcliffe is.
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah, oh my God,
Bro,
Well,
there's
Tony Hinchcliffe is in the business of putting on open mics.
hungry comedians. You'd almost have to take a stick, dude, and beat these guys off.
Yeah.
When I opened up for Norm Macdonald, he physically ran away from a comedian on the street in Times Square because the guy wouldn't leave him alone.
Wow.
He physically had to start
Well,
sprinting.
at least Norm Macdonald is like that's you're meeting your hero.
Right.
Tony Hinchcliffe is like, no, this guy is in the business of putting me on.
Yeah.
So it's like I am the hungry guy, and it's like,
come on, Tony.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
gay
imagine
too.
it's either that or it's like you show up in Austin in a wheelchair, and you're like you try to run up on him, and he's like, "Nah, I already got 4 wheelchair guys.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Yeah. Can you do something weird with your shoulder?
Yeah. Sing a funny song for me."
Dude, that's crazy too when you think about it. See, I know I wouldn't even do good on that show in general.
Well, you don't got a good story.
I'm not handicapped.
You don't got, but I mean, you don't have like a unique twist.
Yeah, I'm not original enough.
This guy's like a fucking character weirdo.
One of my newest favorite comedians is Keegan, bro. Michael Keegan. Have you seen him?
Michael Keegan.
Bro, he's hilarious. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I don't know how to read. But he did Kill Tony a few times. He has some real funny sets, real original.
Oh.
But they call him like the you know, what's his name? The dude with the long hair, Hinchcliffe. Or no, they call him Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, okay.
So they're always saying, oh, he's the new Mitch Hedberg. But it's just his style was very similar to Mitch Hedberg.
Well, that probably it works real good if you're doing like 1 minute, you know.
Yeah, they were like, what changed in your career? He's like, well, I have a pan. It's just something so funny about it.
Okay.
The way the dude is, you know.
Man, what a life that Tony Hinchcliffe must have had, huh?
I couldn't
Just imagine like that. When I first heard about that idea for a show, I'm like, this is the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Who would
It's
ever
crazy
watch?
you even
Who
met
would
him.
ever watch this? I did that show, and it was at the Comedy Store in San Diego, in La Jolla, and it was already like I was looking around. The place was packed.
Do
and
you
it
feel
was
like that's kind of like potluck just recorded?
No. This was like a show.
Oh, wow.
With like people on stage. They had like a musical cue.
Damn, they had it
They had,
packed
like,
even 12 years
and
ago.
it was packed. Everybody in the room was like so excited just to watch fucking open mic comedy. So it was like, yeah, I was the only. Everybody else that did Kill Tony that night, they didn't like. That was like the only time they ever did comedy. But I had been doing comedy for like 2 years. So
Yeah.
I actually had some jokes.
Right.
So I went up and did actual comedy. And
you're a joke writer. You're perfect for that show.
I mean, this was a long time ago, but I was the only guy on the show who actually like had an actual thing prepared. So my shit, I went at the end and like actually like killed. And it was.
And Tony was there?
Yeah, I talked to him afterwards.
What did he say?
He's a cool guy, you know, regular comic stuff. But it was like even back then, the room had like maybe 150 people in it. And I'm like, this is insane. Why would anybody ever do this? Now this fucking guy is MSG.
Dude, MSG all the time.
MSG doing open mics.
That is insane. They said 20,000 people stood up on their feet for Cam to come out and close out the last MSG.
Oh my God.
Do the rock spit.
Yeah, that's not us.
No. Who would have knew? I mean, who would have thought that?
I mean, even now, there's like people doing rip-off Kill Tony shows.
All the time.
Yeah, even that shit's getting big.
And it'll
all
probably
those
get
years
big. One of those will get bigger than the actual Kill Tony.
Yeah, all those years that we did open mics, and it was like, this is fucking miserable. And then that's somebody else decides to just make it into a show.
Dude, I'll never forget all the years.
It'd be like someone made a TV show out of doing cruise ships.
Right, and they do below the deck.
But I mean, imagine if that was like the biggest comedian thing ever. And it was like you did it for 3 years, fucking miserable. And then you quit doing it. Somebody else does it, and that's because they start selling out.
Don't give anybody any ideas.
Carnival cruise ships.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The hottest thing in the world. Everybody's doing Carnival cruises in the Dominican Republic.